Chapter 10 Homecoming. The city of Memphis was still in ruin after the melee of alien demons, and the landmark pyramid was destroyed beyond repair, getting national attention. But the citizens were just glad there were no more aliens killing and eating folks. And the way Lynn and the feds did their thing, the huge tsunami she made and flooded out the aliens, was all over social media. The president toured the area and even had a press conference with Morris and the feds. The tragedy that struck the city was an epic disaster. The aliens that came and leveled many of these buildings, killed the hundreds of citizens, and wreaked havoc for 12 nerve-wracking hours was a once-in-a-lifetime nightmare. But thanks to the brave federal officials, the FBI, and the Air Force, Memphis can breathe a sigh of relief now, for these group of people saved humanity. And I would like to give these two honorary green hearts to the late Colonel Briggs, who sadly was mauled to his death, and one for the fearless director of FBI, Mr. Morris Chesterfield, said the president as she gave Morris such an honor. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. I know Colonel Briggs and his brigade would greatly appreciate this award, sacrificing their lives to combat this demonic extraterrestrial force. I too fought to my teeth with this monster. It had all of us questioning our survival, saving 3 victims from its grasp and stopping it from laying more eggs. I too gave my all, but there's one person. She deserves this award more than me. Her name is Lynn Jackson. She is a true warrior from Native American origins, and she's a descendant of great warriors. She and her great spiritual powers truly saved us all. And wherever she is right now, I hope she knows that her bravery will be remembered forever, said Morris. As the cleanup crew began the long, tedious work, a leftover corpse of the dead alien children was found near the riverside and taken by Memphis University scientists, frozen so it could be preserved in a room full of weird creatures for research. Meanwhile, all the way in Appalachia, Lynn was enjoying being back in the village with her people. The villagers were giving her their own thanks for making a carving of her in the stone, with her slaying Isidron and using all the powers of the spirits. The Great Spirit, along with the rest of her armor, was preserved in a chest, and Lynn decided to keep her new name. Isidron will never again come to terrorize this earth. Righteousness has finally won. Yes, it has. I am very proud of you, young one. In the long future, when you graduate to the spirit realm, your descendants will remember you as the woman that vanquished evil, said Kitu as he came to the village. It wasn't easy. I thought when it trapped me in that cocoon, it was over. But the spirits were with me. I focused on all their energies till I became them. The symbols were all over my body. It's an experience I'll never forget, said Lynn. It's good you left the city when you did. The government can't know too much about you, about the spirits. Leave little to their imagination. Do you think it's gone for good? Young warrior, good always prevails over evil. But evil is never totally eradicated, said Kitu as they both looked up to the sky. Dez and Geloni were at the hospital. The facility was full with victims suffering from shock and being damn near sliced to death. But Brenda came in and was so glad to see her son safe and sound. She bear hugged him. But when he told her about Shawn turning into an alien and bringing them back into a ship, putting them in capsules trying to harvest his and Dez's blood, Brenda was just in shock. So your school bully turned into an alien? Brenda asked. Yeah, and all those aliens that tore up the city, they were its babies, Geloni said. I'm just glad he didn't eat you alive or anything. Oh my god, I was so worried about you. Now, who is Dez? She asked. He's my boyfriend. We went on a few dates and we just clicked, Mom. He's a writer too. And yeah, he DL, but he would never hurt me or anything. He even wrapped up my cut with his shirt so it wouldn't bleed out so much. He sounds like a really respectful guy. Why can't he just come out? Well, more like he got pulled out. Those hating jocks posted a vid of us kissing all over Snapstagram, and Des was really damaged by that. He hasn't really talked about it. Then while Geloni and his mom were talking, Des walked in, and he had flowers. "Hey Des, this is my mom," said Geloni, all happy. "From what I heard, you made my son really happy. I can see the way he's smiling. Listen, you keep treating my son right. He's been through a lot, and it warms my heart to see that he found somebody who embraces him," Brenda said. "Yeah, he's everything and more. Can I talk to him for a minute?" Des asked. "Sure," said Brenda as she closed the door. "You feeling all right?" "Yeah, I'm feeling better. I got a bandage on my arm, but it's okay. How's Shawn doing?" "He lost lots of blood, but he's coming through. The football team is coming by to see him, but I can't stay. I'm still torn cables out there like that. So it's like weird now seeing them," Des said. I was going to ask you if you wanted to be my date for homecoming, but I didn't think you wanted to be in public like that." "Babe, I'm sorry," Julian said. "Don't be sorry, it's not your fault. Listen, I gotta lay low for a minute. Might wanted to bring you some flowers and check on you." "I love you, Geloni," said Des as he kissed him on the lips. Des signed Jelani's cast and drew a heart, but Jelani looked into his eyes and he knew he wasn't the same. Jelani felt so bad. His man was emotionally damaged. What was supposed to be their business is now everybody's business. And the fact this depression kept them from going to homecoming together hurt more. And Jelani went to his therapy, which was his Wattpad, reading his own crazy stories. But then he came across this love story he made about him and Des, and Jelani started crying. It was the night of the big homecoming dance. Shawn rolled in the auditorium in a wheelchair after news got out that he was in the midst of the alien situation too. Shawn was unconscious most of the time in the capsule, so he didn't remember much. But that didn't stop him from embellishing and being the attention-hungry dude he is. As he rolled in, he was quite confused to see a memorial of Nick hanging on the wall, who technically he killed when Isidron impersonated him. Because of his high position on the team and state champion, the local news were outside the auditorium as they tried to get Shawn's story about his abduction. We are here at Bartlett High School homecoming, and here we have the state champion Shawn, otherwise known as Black Lightning. He is claiming the alien abducted him and cloned him, and he was in a big ship. Mr. Shawn, tell us what happened." "Alright, so check this out. I'm on my way home, right? This big thing comes from the woods. I had to fight it off with my bare hands. I was like Samson in the Philistines, yo. Then he kidnapped me and he clones me. He takes my girl hostage. He hacked to a jewelry store and stole all that ice," Shawn said. "The alien robbed the jewelry store too?" "Yeah. Woke up with all these diamond chains next to my bed. And the alien had bodies on top of bodies in this chamber, beating them to his babies and had my blood all sucked out. God, it was horrible, but everybody came through and saved me." Well, there you have it. The alien cloned Shawn and wreaked havoc in many ways across the city. And according to Shawn's doctor, he will only be handicapped for another week, and Black Lightning will strike the field once again. I'm Monica Charles Brooks, reporting live for NBC 9 News. "Shawn, bro, you milking this shit," Kaylin said. "I mean, hey, got my 15 minutes, shit. Just watch, they call me up and want to make a movie about this." "Yo, where Dez at?" "He probably at the gay bar getting a lap dance with some buff nigga," Jalen said. "Yeah, Dez one of them now. I posted it on my snap. He was kissing Geloni, bro, like, ew. Now it's just nasty. So I can't hang with Dez no more, bro. He might want my ass or something," Kaylin said. "I mean, I kind of been knew that man chick Brandy he was with. I swear on God, I saw she had a dick. Plus, I saw him liking this boy's ass pic, so yeah, there's a fruitcake among us," taunted Shawn as he and his homophobic buddies went inside with the cheerleaders. Geloni was at home alone like usual. Dez ain't texting him or DM in 3 days. Geloni was kinda concerned. He hoped Dez didn't kill himself or anything. But then Trey called. "Hey boo, where you at? You ain't coming to the dance?" "I thought you weren't going," Geloni asked. "Well, I'm just here to see some of my girls. Anyways, I thought you would at least come by yourself. That's no fun. Everybody dancing and I'm all by myself. Nah, I think I'll just stay home. He hasn't talked to me in 3 days. I think being publicly outed really hurt him, said Geloni. Maybe just keep checking on him. That's what he needs right now is somebody who cares, said Trey. And then there was a knock at the door. It was Dez, and he had on this red tux. Hi, Miss Brenda. Is he here? Geloni, get down here quick. Yeah? Oh my God, Dez. I thought you didn't want anything to do with me, Jelani said all ecstatic. Geloni, I love you. I don't want to hide it anymore. So tonight, let's go public. I want to tell everybody about us. So, Geloni, will you be my date for homecoming? Dez asked. Yes. Damn, I need like an hour to get ready. I have my suit in my closet, said Geloni as he ran upstairs all happy. Then it was the moment of truth. Geloni just so happened to have a matching red tux just like Dez. And Brenda was just so happy for her son. Dez and Geloni kissed and Brenda took a picture of it for memories. They arrived at the auditorium like an hour late, and everybody stopped and stared. Dez and Geloni walked in together holding hands, and the jocks saw them and they were disgusted. Shawn even busted out laughing. Then Geloni went over to him and spoke his mind. You know, it's people like y'all that are the reason gay kids are killing themselves. Forever hiding their truths. Be something they aren't, just get your approval. And the fact y'all ditched Dez when y'all found out his truth just proves y'all ain't exactly real niggas. Cause a real man wouldn't have an issue with another man likes. But what do I know? I'm just a little faggot, right? And after that speech, Shawn and his bros couldn't say a word. Geloni felt hella good telling them off. But the DJ put on a slow song. Alright, get your bae closer to you. We about to slow it down with a little love. Then the song called Love by Destiny's Child started playing. And Dez asked for Geloni's hand, and then held his waist just like in Nashville. Just want to dance with you all night, said Dez softly.
Years since I've been in love with the real man. I had given up on love. I didn't think a good man existed in this world. I was tired of searching because relationships I dealt with in the past couldn't fathom being monogamous. And when I least expected it, I found you, and because of you I know how it feels to be. And when I look into your eyes I see a pillow talking night and I can hear. Oh, the next morning we make. I'm so in love. Through you I live and love again. Open the path to happiness. Through you I learned to smile again. I thank God for you. Through you I live and love again. I trust you, just got me, take my hand. Through you I learned to smile again. I love you, I love you, I love you. Now it's been 3 years since we've been in love, and you keep doing things to show you're proud of. 30 beauties in the room, only me see the confidence you
love you, Des. I love you too, Geloni. And then Geloni and Des shared a sweet kiss. Geloni didn't want this night to end. It was like a fairy tale. As time went on, Des and Geloni were more comfortable being out, and more kids began supporting them. Des and Geloni even made a couple page on Snapstagram, and it got like 2,600 followers. The football team took a little adjusting to Des' sexuality, but eventually they came around. And Des even came out to his grandmother, who surprisingly accepted him. And when Des got accepted into Howard, as the universe had it, so did Geloni. Morris and the feds never defined where Lynn went, but in downtown Memphis, there was a mural being made of the aliens and Morris, his team fighting them, along with a picture of Lynn and her spear, saving humanity from the wrath of Iseron. And I sure hope everyone listening to these stories, I hope you enjoyed them. This is Aaron Hawkins. I'm the author and the narrator. More action-packed audiobooks are to come, so be on the lookout. The end.